Today, as always, we'll start with the MLS, and then I want to share with you where some of the more affluent neighborhoods are in Colorado Springs in case you're looking and you're just not quite sure where to find that information. I have the MLS pulled up here, and just like we always do, we'll go ahead and check inventory. You can see that the active homes, we have 1,543. But if I come down here and look at existing homes, that takes us down to 1,059 homes, and that's in all of El Paso County. If I narrow that down to a single family home, which is what most people are looking for, we're at 809 homes. And in the city of Colorado Springs at 633, which is almost identical to where we were last week. So we're not seeing any change there. Since inventory's flat, what I wanted to do was go ahead and check the distressed sale market. These are bank-owned homes, government-owned homes, and any kind of short sale. Let's go back to the MLS. You can see I have active checked up here in the left-hand corner, and we are searching El Paso County. This won't include anything in Teller County or any outlying areas, but I can search by, it's called notices in the MLS, where I can come down to bank-owned homes, and I can search for Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac owned homes, government-owned. I can search for HUD homes. I can search for houses that are in foreclosure. I can search for other repossessions, as well as VA repossessions and short sales. A short sale is an awesome opportunity for a buyer to get a deal on a home. They take usually 4 to 6 months in order for a bank to say that they will agree to take less money than what they're owed. But the bank prefers to do that over a foreclosure. So if you can be patient, you might want to look at a short sale. But overall, this is a healthy market. We have 22 homes available. With all the bad news being thrown around about the real estate market right now, I would expect that number to be higher than 22. That's short sales and bank-owned homes. So overall, we're looking at a relatively healthy market. Rates are up, and the Federal Reserve is just going to keep doing what they want to do. Whether that impacts housing prices or not, they really don't seem to care. If you're looking to buy a home right now, my best advice to you would be to get in touch with a reputable local lender and start talking to them about rates. Find the lender who provides the best rates. Go ahead and have that conversation so that when rates do drop, you can lock in your loan and you don't have to scramble to find a lender when you hear that rates have dropped, if that's what you're waiting for. If you're thinking about moving to Colorado Springs and you want to base where you live based on the affluence of a certain area, I'm going to show that to you today, and I'll give you a couple of caveats because there are some neighborhoods in here that show a lower median household income, but they're very affluent neighborhoods. They just have some lower income housing close by in that same zip code. So let's get into this. The first zip code I want to discuss is 80906, and it's one of those tricky ones where it says that the median household income is $87,000, but it's one of those neighborhoods where there are a ton of high-end homes. So a lot of affluent people live in that neighborhood because it's the Broadmoor. So you have multi-million-dollar homes, but you also have homes that are very modest, maybe priced in the $300,000 to $500,000 range, and some lower-end condos as well. But 80906 is an area code that if you're basing it on median household income, you might look past, but you probably don't want to. 80903 is another one. It's downtown, and there are a lot of lower-end homes downtown, but there's some very nice homes as well. 80925 is a zip code that surprised me. I didn't expect the median household income to be as high as it is. I generally think of that as being Widefield, and incomes are a little bit lower there. But 80925 might be someplace you'd be interested in looking. I should mention that I'm getting this information from reventure.app. The gentleman who created this website, his name is Nick Gurley. I highly recommend this website. You should get in here, and you can get a lot of information for free. And if you sign up, I think it's $39 a month or $400 for the year, you can get some premium data points that you can't find anywhere else. So it's all compiled for you. And if you're thinking about looking at real estate for an investment or just for your own home, it's a small amount to pay for the information you get. Another zip code that surprised me with how high their median household income is Banning Lewis Ranch, $154,500. It's a nice neighborhood, a lot of dual income homes. So that's why that one is where it is. 80919 is a very desirable area. And I don't know that the income, it looks like the income's a little bit lower, but I think there are a lot of people who've bought their homes there and just live there. They're never going to sell. That's where they're going to retire. They'll die in that house. So the income's a little bit lower there. But if you're looking for a really nice neighborhood, 80919 is an awesome zip code. 80921 is another one of the higher end neighborhoods in town. I would tend to think of that as Glen Eagle, Northgate. There are a lot of high-end homes there, Flying Horse is one of those neighborhoods, and you'll find $1 million plus homes in there. You can find deals in there as well, but 80921 is one of those places where when I hear that zip code, I think of a more expensive home. 80920 is one of those zip codes that used to be one of the more desirable ones, and it still holds its own. But it was where all the new construction was going. Pine Creek was going in there. So 80920 has a higher than average median household income. But a lot of the people that used to buy an 80920 now want to be an 80924, and you can see incomes are higher there. 80831 is another neighborhood where homes aren't particularly expensive. There are a lot of first-time, second-time home buyers that move out to Peyton. $127,000, mostly dual income homes. Another neighborhood is Black Forest, and you can see here the median household income is $135,000. It's one of those neighborhoods too where a lot of people buy their homes because that's where they've always wanted to live, and they retire there. So maybe even after their income falls off, they stop working, they retire, and they're just living on a pension or a 401k. The income drops, but people aren't wanting to leave there. The last neighborhood I want to talk about in terms of median household income would be Monument. And it's one of those neighborhoods where a lot of people like to be there. If you don't mind snow, Monument's a great place to be. They have some of the better school districts in town. They have a really nice downtown area, a very good sense of community there. A lot of people will live in Monument and commute to Denver because houses are cheaper in Monument than they are even in a kind of a sketchy part of Denver. So Monument's a nice place to live. Other than that, every neighborhood here in Colorado Springs has little pockets. There you have the most affluent neighborhoods in terms of median household income. But don't let that number be the sole determining factor in where you want to live. Right off the top of my head, if somebody came to me and said, I want to live in a cool neighborhood, but I don't have a ton of money, 80909 has some really nice neighborhoods. They're right by a huge park in town, quarter acre to a third acre lots, and they're massive. I would say at the time, when they were building those homes, that was like the 80924 of the town because that's where everybody wanted to live. 80915 has some lots that are on a hillside. It's called the Bluffs. And I'm going to feature that neighborhood soon because I love it. And it's full of wildlife and the views are fantastic from there. So 80915 is a great neighborhood. 80904 and 80907 have some really nice homes in there as well. So don't let any of that deter you in terms of median household income. There are some times where that matters, but if you're looking for a home, you need to work with somebody who knows the neighborhoods really well and can help you find exactly what you're looking for. Or, if you find the right house, but the neighborhood's wrong, you need somebody who can tell you that as well. My name's Kevin Wade. I want to say thanks for watching. I appreciate you taking the time to do that. If you haven't already, give the video a thumbs up. It helps the channel and it lets YouTube know to share it with other people interested in Colorado Springs real estate. If you have real estate questions, I'm a longtime agent. I've been doing this for about 20 years and be happy to help you any way I can. And if you want to know what neighborhoods to avoid, I can help you with that as well. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.